Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you all are fit and fine, students. Yes, beta. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 3, the compound sentence from our practice book. So, students, before we start the chapter, the compound sentence, let's discuss what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words, students, which conveys complete sense. Okay, a sentence conveys complete sense. See here, students, a group of words is given. See the first column, first of all, students. Two she brothers has. A mat, a cat on set. Picture that beautiful is. See, students, uh, these words form groups, but students, they cannot be called sentences because students, they are not arranged in a definite order and they do not make any sense. Yes, na? They do not make any sense. So students, we cannot say that these are sentences. Now students, see the next column, that is she has two brothers, a cat sat on a mat. That is a beautiful picture. Now students, the group of words here are called sentences. These groups of words are called sentences because students, the words are arranged in a definite order in them and they convey a complete sense. So students, these are sentences. Now students, as you all know, every sentence is made up of two parts. Okay, two parts. First one is subject and second one is predicate. So students, let's see what is a subject. Subject is a word or words about which something is said. Okay, subject is a word or words about which something is said. For example, students, see here, Indu is well versed in the art of painting. Here students, in this sentence, Indu is subject. Okay, we are talking about Indu here. Okay, so Indu is subject here. Now students, what is a predicate? A predicate is a word or word, students, which says something about the subject. Okay, predicate is a word or words which says something about the subject. Yes बेटा, predicate एक ऐसा word होता है और we can say words होते हैं बेटा जो subject के बारे में हमें कुछ बताते हैं, उसके बारे में और हमें information add करते हैं. Okay, so predicate is a word or words which says something about the subject. Yes students, look here. The boys fly kites. The horse runs fast. We have won the match. Now students, find out the subject and find out the predicate yourself. Find out fast, students. Find out the subject from the first one. The boys fly kites. We are talking about here the boys. It's a subject. Fly kites. It's the predicate. Okay. The horse runs fast. We have won the match. Now the subject is the boys and predicate fly kites. In second sentence, students, the horse. It's a subject and runs fast. It's the predicate. Okay, students. We. It's a subject. Have won the match. It's the predicate. So students, understand what's subject and predicate. Now students, before we start with the compound sentences, let us start with the simple ones first of all. A simple sentence has a subject and a verb. For example, students, I am a singer. He is a player. You are a student. So student, subject is in the first sentence I and verb am. Then in the second one, students, he is a subject and is verb. Then in last sentence, students, you is a subject and are, it's a helping verb. So students, a simple sentence has a subject and a verb. Now students, let's move on to the compound sentence. Compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. Here remember, these are independent clauses, okay? Compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. For example, students, I am a teacher. It's one independent clause. We can use it alone. We can use this sentence alone. I am a teacher. My father is a liar. Now, these two sentences are connected by a conjunction and. I am a teacher and my father is a liar. So, these two clauses are combined by the conjunction and, or we can say sentence linker and. So, it's a compound sentence. Okay. Next one. He can win races, but he has to work hard. Now, conjunction but is used here. Yes, no? So, he can win races, but he has to work hard. Here, these two clauses are joined by the conjunction but. In compound sentences, journey students, conjunctions are used to join these two clauses. So students, hope now you all understood what is a simple sentence and what is a compound sentence. So students, let's move on to the chapter number 3rd, that is compound sentence. So students, let's start. Chapter number 3rd, the compound sentence. Worksheet number 1. Read these sentences taken from the unit People at Work from my English reader, class 7. Put a tick against those sentences that contain one subject and one predicate. Okay, here students, you have to put a tick against those sentences that contain one subject and one predicate. Here students, I don't want to make mistakes. So, it's one subject and one predicate. So, put a tick here. I don't want to make mistakes. In the first, put a tick. Second one, I have sold them all my life, but I still make mistakes. Two sentences are given now and joined by conjunction but. So, it's having one subject or one predicate or more? More. So, students, put a cross here. Third one, students, I have a few pieces of glass. Again, students, put a tick. Okay, one subject and one predicate. I sold the ring for the right price and I made 2 pounds on the picture. And is given. So, put a cross. Now, students, remember, sentences that have only one subject and one predicate and make complete sense are known as simple sentences. Okay, simple sentences. Sentences that have only one subject and one predicate and make complete sense are known as simple sentences. Now students, see here. In the sentences given above, sentences second and fourth consist of two parts. Okay, in second and fourth, these are consist of two parts. First one is, students, I have sold them all my life. And second part, students, I still make mistakes. And fourth sentence, students, I sold the ring for the right price. And second part, I made 2 pounds on the picture. Now students, in second sentence, the two parts are joined by the conjunction. Which conjunction is there, students? See here. I have sold them all my life, but. Okay, conjunction but is given here. In sentence second, the two parts are joined by the conjunction but. And in sentence 4, the two parts are joined by the conjunction and. So it's a what? Find out yourself and then write. Each of the clauses contains a subject and a predicate and makes complete sense. So it is a dash. Now find out it's a simple sentence or a compound one. Yes, students, remember, a compound sentence is made up of two or more clauses. Okay? A compound sentence is made up of two or more clauses which are independent of each other. Okay? They are independent of each other. हम उनको अकेला use कर सकते हैं, independent है वो. They are of the same order or rank and can stand on their own. And students, they are coordinate clauses. Now students, let's move on to the worksheet number 2. Work with your partner, read the sentences given below and write S for simple sentences. If the sentence is simple, students, then write down S there. And if it's compound sentence, then write down CS for compound sentence. Okay? Write down S for simple sentences and CS for compound sentences. See here, students, first one. It's getting late. One subject and verb is given. So it's a simple sentence. Write down S here in the column in the first one. Simple sentence. Second sentence, students. The students won the match and the coach was happy. And the coach was happy. Now compound sentence. So write down CS. Should I write a letter or should I make a phone call? Sentence connector is or here. Okay, joining these two clauses. So write down again CS, compound sentence. That is a beautiful picture. Now simple sentence. My parents are away to Delhi, but they will be back on Monday. So it's compound sentence. Yes, students, see here. When the subjects of two clauses refer to the same person or thing, then students, the second subject, okay, second subject is here, they, okay. Second subject is normally omitted as in sentence fifth one, okay. Now students, see next one, sixth one. She was nervous. She was nervous. One clause. She faced the audience. Now it's joined by the conjunction but. So it's a compound sentence. Write down CS. Is it stolen or have you lost it? Again compound sentence. So write down CS. The weather was warm, but it was rather humid. Again, compound sentence CS. My computer is out of order. It's a simple sentence. And last one, students. The girl was happy, but missed her mother. Or we can say the girl was happy, but she missed her mother. It's again compound sentence. Okay, student, remember the difference between a simple sentence and a compound one. Okay, students, let's move on to the worksheet number 3, students. Work in pairs. Find out a few things about your partner, means about your friend. Find out a few things. Okay. Get him or her to answer a few questions in order to know more about him or her. A few questions and answers have been given as an example. Build up the rest yourself. Okay. Some examples are given to you, but rest build up yourself. अपने आप बनाने हैं बाकी आपको students. Take turns to ask questions and ask your partner to write down the answers for each. Use the conjunctions. Conjunctions means students sentence linkers, sentence connectors. Okay, like and, but, or. Okay, beta. Use the conjunctions given in brackets to frame your answers, and use the same conjunctions for your own sentences also. Use the same conjunctions for your own sentences also. See here students, first one. You. What would you do if you found a lot of money in the park? What would you do, students, if you found a lot of money in the park? And the conjunction is given here, and. In the bracket, conjunction is given, sentence linker is given. It's and. Now, what's the partner say, students? I would keep some and give the rest to the police. So, and is sentence linker here, joining these two clauses. Okay, I would keep some and give the rest to the police. Then, students, you. What do you like about your school? And what do you dislike about it? And the conjunction you have to use here, but. Okay, what do you like about your school and what do you dislike about it? And you have to use a conjunction but and frame a meaningful sentence. For example, students, like I like the multimedia room, but I dislike the school canteen. Or we can say, I like the school discipline, but I dislike the school canteen. Like this, students, you have to frame the sentences. Now, students, see the next one. 2. If you win a cash prize worth rupees 1 lakh. Yes, students, we can say, I will deposit the money in the bank or invest it somewhere, or I will give money to poor people. Like this, students, frame sentences here. Or we can say, students, why is she late? We can frame this sentence. Why is she late? She is late because she is unwell. Okay. And what did your teacher tell you? She told me that I will not be promoted unless I work hard. Like this, students, frame sentences and write down here in the space provided to you. Now, let's move on to the worksheet number 4. Get into groups of 3. In the boxes given below, write the names of any 3 professionals. Write down things they have to do if they want to be successful in their field. Use and, but and or. These 3 conjunctions, students, you have to use here. And, but and or. And one has been done for you as an example, student. So, students, let's start with the first one, an athlete. He can win races, but he has to practice hard. He must eat well and get proper sleep. He can join a gym to keep fit or exercise on the field on his own. Like this, students, 3 sentences you have to frame by using conjunctions but, and or. These 3 sentence linkers, students, you have to use here. Now, students, see here, picture of a doctor is given. Now, you can write on here a doctor. And now, students, how can we frame the sentences? A doctor examines the patient, but he should diagnose the disease properly. A doctor is a friend and a guide. A doctor gives medicine or prescribes it. Like this, students. We can take next one, postman, student. A postman delivers not only letters but also money orders. A postman delivers not only letters but also money orders. A postman takes to and brings mail from the post office. And a postman can bring letters in the morning or in the afternoon. So, students, like this here, you have to frame the sentences by using and, but and or. Hope, students, all of you have understood well. Now, student, read the chapter once again and try to find out the difference between a simple sentence and compound sentence. Okay, students? Thanks, beta, and have a nice day. Bye bye.